everybody, welcome to this edition of Tips and Techniques on the Scrap Spot. I was at the scrapbook store the other day and I noticed some really cute new lines of paper include an embossed cardstock with them. This is just kind of a raised picture on the cardstock that just blends into the background, but it gives it a bumpy, raised feel to it. And they're pretty expensive, so I thought I would sit down and try and figure out a way for us to make them ourselves so you can get the same look but for a lot less. So this is a very easy technique. You just need some old metal charms that you have laying around, a piece of cardstock, and a popsicle stick. So let's go ahead and get started. If you've been scrapbooking for a while, or I guess even if you haven't, you've probably seen these. Lots of companies make metal charms or metal tags. These that we'll be working with today are some by Making Memories, and they've been out for several years. But this is kind of a fun new way to use them. If you're tired of using them just like they come, you can use them to emboss your cardstock. Now, I've picked out a couple different shapes here. We've got a couple different flowers and a star. And most of these, with the exception of this flower because it has a hole in the middle, will come with a little hang tab on the top, because that's how you usually use it, is you tie a ribbon or something through it and hang it on your page. But you're not going to want that on your embossing. So simply bend the little tab back and forth a couple of times and it'll pop right off, and that'll solve that problem. So then you're just left with a plain star. Now, to make this work, all you're going to want to do is take a sheet of cardstock like what I've got here, this bright yellow. I'm hoping that it will show up well for you on this video. I'm going to start with this flower. Now I want to be scraping with the popsicle stick on the back of my paper so that those lines don't show up on the front of it. So what we want to do is we want to place the flower on the table, put the cardstock with the textured side, the side that you want to use to actually put your layout on, facing down on top of the flower. Just position the flower wherever you want your embossed design to show up. Then you're going to take your popsicle stick and just rub. Let me see if I can zoom this in here for you a little bit more so you can kind of get a better look at. That's going to be a little fuzzy. Sorry about that. Okay, that way you can get a better look at what I'm doing here. Okay. Position the flower and just rub with your popsicle stick all over the flower. And I don't know if you can see on the video, see the image popping through there, but it will come out on your paper when you flip it over. Don't know how well that's going to show up. If you can see that embossed design of the flower on there. Now let me try it with the star, see if that will make any difference here. Just place the star down, put my paper over it, rub over the image, and you can see it come through on the back. And once you see the whole thing on the back, you know that the whole thing's going to show up on the front. So just rub in all the creases, make sure you can see all of that dimension. Turn it over, and there's your star right there. I hope that you can see that. But it looks really fun if you do that all over your whole background or on your accent or whatever. And you can, like I said, they come in all different shapes and sizes, and you can really create a theme for just about any page that you're doing. And instead of paying $2 a sheet or whatever it is at the scrapbook store or Michael's or somewhere, you've got your own embossed background using the supplies you already have on hand. So anyways, I hope that's a fun new technique for you, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.